And welcome back to Final Fantasy 13, part number 7.
Woo.
Welcome to the Vile Peaks, chapter 4, Cocoon Deadlands. Think of it as the Elephant Graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Woo!
something.
Fun. And they're not dead. Yet again.
Surprisingly. Oh boy. God, her fingers look so huge when she had her hands like that.
Yeah.
Something out of, what was it? Fucking Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yeah. Just all like, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, that's King of the Hill. I mean, we've done this formation before, but like, this is story. It's important. And they're dead. I think I brought this up, but I think the rating only affects what you get in terms of spoils.
Probably.
And later on with side missions and, of course, achievements and trophies.
Yeah.
If you're going for that.
Mm.
Yeah, can we not?
Oh, man. That weapon one is gonna kill me.
Man, I'm beat. What? No break?
They're tracking us.
I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to go.
Alright, that's a bitch moment right there. Like, seriously?
Oh, that's... Forget it!
Like, Lightning's clearly used to it, but everyone else is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think...
Hope, on the other hand.
I'd stick with her if I were you.
Chapter 4 is when Hope tries to become stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Or more confident, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get
Oh,
going.
Daddy's got the blues.
Mhm.
Fucking love that.
Get going to where, exactly? The whole of Cocoon's against us. No matter how far we run,
Definitely
no
doesn't
escape.
seem safe.
That Seif clock, it's still a ticking.
It'd also be hard. You have
Yeah.
to be pretty fucking flexible to be able to fucking put your leg up there.
Yeah,
like
honestly, I was looking at that going, whoa, wait, hold on.
Some things that you just can't change. Kid like you would not understand.
Yeah, just lucky enough all these characters are physically able to do all these
I don't
things.
understand.
Mhm.
Well, I guess we can be fugitives together. Oh. You ready?
Ready.
Onward!
Off we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of separating in the beginning of this game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at some point they all group up, but
Yeah.
Green Waste.
It's like chapter...
Chapter 8, chapter 9.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm at in my own playthrough right now.
But at least
Where they
it's not
just
the end of the
finally
world.
got to group up.
Right.
Flashback.
Yeah, remember the festival? Yeah, we're back here.
Flashback.
We're gonna see this a couple times.
We got 6 characters to see all their perspectives on it, so...
Yeah. It was destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this isn't much of a plot thing, but Vanille and Fang, they're mother and sister, right? Mother and daughter, right? Or they're like,
I didn't...
because they both have the same last name, and they go, they're
Vanilla.
spoilers, they're both from Poles, so
Uh,
and Fang clearly
Eva.
really cares about Vanille because she kind of obsesses over her. It's just
Mhm.
like,
I-
you know,
I
it's
didn't think they were related. I
I either got like a mother-daughter. I never thought sisters though,
Yeah.
and then I just thought about just family
Mm-hmm.
Wishing on fireworks,
because they're both in the same place.
Mhm.
Well, something
you
like
call
that.
yourself a soldier.
They've been with each other for a long time, and well,
Sorry,
their fucking last names are the same.
Mm-hmm.
but I really
I thought they
don't
were a
think
little
guard
different.
duty is my calling.
Fang.
Sorry.
I'm trying to remember things.
Lucky for you, your shift just ended.
Well, they don't. They probably explain it in the novel or something like
Yeah.
that, but
Sir,
in the game they don't really dive into that. But like, I don't know, that's just me hypothesizing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Guardian Corps here stepped
Because
up.
that's just what I thought. Like the moment I saw their last names were the same, which I don't really know what their last names are.
Yeah. I only remember
But, like,
Vanille's, I think.
Lads in a tizzy.
But like, wait, what was it?
I think
yeah,
they.
more incident than accident. Something pulse related.
I guess the naming structure is different on Pulse. I think it was,
Sir, for my
or maybe
birthday,
that was
sir,
just from where she
My
was.
sister.
I thought her last name was
insisted on it.
Araba, which is the city that she comes from in Pulse.
Maybe it's a good
Right.
time to send off that letter of recommendation.
I honestly don't remember at this point.
Lieutenant.
Nah.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister and your future. And,
Also, this is one of my favorite characters, Lieutenant Amodbar.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Bar.
Uh,
I
Amodar?
kind of wish he, yeah, Amodar.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish he got more screen. I kind of wish he got
Yeah,
more
that
screen
would have
time.
been kind of cool.
He looks like a jolly character.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been cool if he was like a party member, but
It would have been cool.
Oh, right, you were, Lieutenant.
Also, he was telling Lightning, get out of the whole SciComm Guardian Corps thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Just you.
the lieutenant was right about
For now,
that.
yes.
But now Lightning's here, so
They'll catch up eventually.
they did bring. Sorry, the synergists. They're kind of explaining it now
Yeah.
because it was unlocked at the end of the boss fight of chapter 3. So hopes more defensive boosts. A new Pantheran. I think it's called Hexagon.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
What is it?
Dexteron.
Dexteron?
There we go. Yeah. Weak to ice and lightning. Electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Vanille's full name is Orba Dia Vanille.
Yeah, and then Fang's is Orba Yun Fang, which I think Erba is their city, or is their town, or village, or
Right.
whatever. So that's like their village name, like last name sort of thing. So I don't think they're technically related.
Wow. I always had that thought.
Yeah. Well, with
Plain,
last
but-
names, yeah. Like if you have a similar last name, you kind of figure.
I mean, then again, when I was in Nevada for school for that 1 year, there was another girl that had the name Rivas,
Mhm.
and when it was the time for the yearbooks, people were seeing that I was next to her and she was next to me.
Mhm.
People were asking, "Is that your sister?" And I go, "No, we're not related. We have the same name, but we're not related."
Yeah, it happens.
It's not totally out there, to be honest.
No, definitely not.
But clearly, we'll see this later. But Fang and Vanille clearly have a close relationship, or like they have a long history with each other. So, I mean, they could be friends for all we know.
Yeah.
But it's a topic they don't really go into at all, really. Which kind of disappoints me, actually.
Yeah.
I would have liked to know. It's like the one hole I kind of wish that was filled. I mean,
Yeah.
then again, it's not a hole in the first place. It was just. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just looked it up. I thought that was she was supposed to be. She was supposed to be male.
Excuse me?
Fang was slated as a male character to begin with, but I guess they decided to make her female.
Also, fuck these things.
Huh?
Nah, we're skipping
Oh,
that.
yeah.
the watch drones. Fuck that. Oh, okay. Male, huh?
Potentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I could kind of see. Well, I mean, to be fair, Fang's kind of like a tomboyish.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I could see the male part of it.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Kind of reminds me of not Xemnas. Who's the pink hair guy from Logan Season 13?
Oh, Marluxia.
Yeah, Marluxia. He was originally gonna be female.
Mm-hmm.
Because two females striving to take down an organization. That's not good.
I guess
That's
not.
a good that's not a good message at all. Because you want
Jeez.
characters expressing that females are, what's it?
Just stay out of my way.
Anyways, it wasn't good, so they didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that I've spent some CP and have the increased buffs, I'm not getting hit I'm not getting hit as hard now
Yeah.
by these things.
Huh, War and peace.
Because look at that, it only took like a little quarter of my health now.
Mm-hmm.
Like 50% of my health,
Yeah.
so a clear big difference. But in chapter 3, fuck them so much.
Oh,
They
man.
hit so hard.
They do.
They take out like they take like what, like 60% of your health easy. Right when they take away snow, it's like fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, now we get into the very tanky enemies.
Oh gosh, these guys.
Yeah, the pulse work soldiers. Yeah, some fights are gonna be a little long,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
With these type of enemies, you need to stagger them as soon as possible,
Mhm.
because once they get staggered, they show their weak spot. For some reason. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't have them staggered, they are basically resistant to magic and physical attacks.
Pretty much everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so your objective with these type of enemies is to just stagger them. I think there may be like maybe one or two of these that have a weakness from the start, but even still,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. And if you can get the preemptive strike on them, that makes it a lot easier too.
Yeah, which is what I think is what happened.
Yeah.
With this fight actually, got the preemptive.
Mm-hmm.
Wee! Wait for it. Wee! Oh, hope you climbed that barrel thing earlier. What does this wall got on you? Okay, so from the beginning, Hope was just like a kid. And then his mom died. Then he was like confused. And then he wouldn't be left alone. Now he wants to get stronger.
You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
He's trying to be optimistic, but it's gonna be a while before that happens.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into two arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not SciComm, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
You know, the United States has a bunch of military, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Navy, you got the Army, you got the police.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, day 13, the day the Purge happened.
End of the line. Attention Purge deportees.
So they go in, get these coats, and they're handcuffed to each other?
I guess so.
Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival.
What kind of shit is that?
I know, right?
Oh, this is fucked up.
Yeah, that is pretty like, ugh.
Take him down.
Do not leave.
your own safety
Oh,
from
God,
us.
right? Jeez. Ugh.
God.
What's the GC doing here?
Okay, so Lightning mentioned that she was Guardian Core.
So
She's
directly
currently Guardian Core right
from
now.
I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, Lightning. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you have to put in your 2 weeks.
Pretty sure, but you know.
Well, if it's military, you gotta get discharged somehow.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is how Zaz and Lightning meet.
Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Oh god, it's the Hunger Games all over again.
You don't
Except this one I tolerate, and the other one I don't give a shit about.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want.
Oh, Zaz.
Nosy.
I had to rescue Sarah before.
Well, he kind of knows he's kind of fucked, so he's
True.
like, let me stick by the military chick.
At least she sort of knows what she's doing.
My only chance to save her was to join.
No, she knows what she's doing,
Yeah.
but the reason why she's doing it
Mm-hmm.
came too late before anything else.
Yeah.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't.
You just,
There
Do
are some
it.
things in life. You just
yeah,
do.
you just do some things.
Easy for someone like you to say. Lightning!
And Lightning just leaves Hope. Because Hope won't follow. Well, we won't see Lightning for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
She left.
No shit. No shit, Hope.
Well.
1, 2, 3. We go.
Oh, I never understood this scene.
Ugh.
Why?
Wait up!
Why would you put that in?
Good chocobo.
No, not the chocobo.
No, I know.
What was?
Yeah, I know.
What?
But like,
I mean the chocobo chick. I just love this.
Yeah.
This game introduced the chocobo chick actually.
mhm.
Can't keep up with this girl.
Yeah, but like, why?
Yeah.
Why was the scene like that in?
Ugh.
Yeah, can I say they, like Vanille is,
She's
she's
something.
like, have you seen some of her poses in the artworks? Like, okay, you're really. Anyways, we're introduced to these multi-way battles. It could be 2 enemies against each other, 3 enemies against each other.
Mhm.
So the next 2-3 fights is literally just gonna be us intervening in other enemies' fights. It's like, hey, these things will happen.
Snipe.
That's why we're gonna. That's why we're gonna put 3 of them right in front of you.
Snipe. Kill steal.
Well, there goes my KDA. Ah, yeah, Saboteur.
Mm.
There's D-Shell and D-Protect. One releases, one, was it? Lowers, defenses, one lowers magic defenses.
Mhm.
So when you have Saboteur, it does help out a lot,
Yeah.
but it's not necessary.
I like.
I mean, it helps.
Yeah.
I know, go ahead.
I was like, I like debuffing.
Never seen a rig like this before. Here we go.
Also, I don't know, but is Vanille the only one that gets death?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I know Vanille, I know I've used, like, the death spell,
Yeah.
which has a low chance of fucking working, mind
Mhm.
you. Oh, boy.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Well, Vanille's the first one that gets it.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for sure.
But I don't think she's the only one. I could have sworn I had it on somebody else.
No.
But maybe I didn't, you know?
I mean, either way, death is in this game.
Yeah.
Most probably you can use. Yeah, so at this moment I could be Zaza Synergist and I could be using it to buff my characters. But with the debuffs alone is good enough, honestly, so I don't really bother with Synergist for now.
Yeah. Until haste is more available.
Oh, I mean, Zaz doesn't get it for a good while.
yeah.
I mean, Hope gets it sometime after the party groups up, and then Zaz gets it when you get to Pulse. So like, there's a clear difference.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's why. That's why the guide says that Hope is the better, is like the best synergist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, like on an earlier part, what was it? Fang's the best commando. You got Vanille's the best saboteur. Hope's the best synergist. Snow's the best sentinel. And then you have Zaz and Lightning. Lightning's good for both DPS and magic, and Zaz is best with magic.
Yeah.
But in a sense, you can basically play every person differently.
Yeah.
It's just that they have different equipment to each of their own, whether different bonuses or just different stats.
Yeah.
So I can say everyone, like, somebody can say that everyone just plays the same, whatnot, but like, no, there's a clear difference between each character. Especially if you use them in their stronger areas.
Yeah, I pretty much kept, I think, to the same ones that you mentioned as their best, I'll just call them classes. I know they're not really classes, I guess, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, funny enough, like, this was like, was it my second or third playthrough of 13?
Yeah.
I came to realize, Fang really hurts a fucking lot, even though, like, I haven't really spent much CPU. Because when you first get her, most likely, Lightning, like, everyone else is, like, juiced up because I was grindy all the time. And then Fang was just, like, no CP, no upgrades, no nothing.
Yeah.
So, but even still, she still hit pretty hard when you first get her.
yeah.
And then I'm looking at, I looked at the guide. I don't have it on me right now, but like, it's on my pad. Like, she's like the best DPS, or like commando. Like, in terms of like commando, she's like the best at it.
Yeah.
But like, I was able to distinguish that it's like, like, she's the best, like, she's the better commando, but I don't really use her. Lightning's good enough for both physical and magic.
Yeah.
Hope is good with synergist and medic. Vanille is best saboteur and medic. Zaz, as much as he was my favorite, for the longest time I couldn't distinguish, like, like how effective he was.
Yeah.
Until a lot of experimentation, I come to realize he's really good single target magic. His physical, his strength wise isn't as strong as his magic. And his buffs are more oriented for battle compared to the Hope's defensive buffs.
Yeah.
And then we have Snow that hits good with physical. Magic's a little on the low side, and he's pretty much like the best tank.
Yeah,
he's pretty much
tank.
the best tank. Yeah, I mainly have him on tank.
Yeah.
Especially when you regen, when you steel guard. And
Oh yeah.
He's unkillable.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but Yeah, so like the only thing I learned about from the guide in terms of the characters was like Fang. That was like was it no I look at the true scene of stats for characters. I'm like, okay, so Fang was like the best like DPS. So, but I feel pretty proud. I feel pretty proud being able to distinguish that without having to like without look. There's a time before the internet went up for me, so and then when I looked it up, I'm like, holy shit, I was actually
You're
right.
like, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. It just really showed that I, you know, over time I learned about the game on my own, which is what I love. I love it when it's like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just like looking it up, it's just like, oh, okay, I just gotta do this and that. It's like it's not really as rewarding compared to just like, you know.
Yeah. Figuring
Figuring
out
out.
yourself. Yeah.
Which is why some things took me years to beat.
Oh well.
It was worth it for me. I mean, how did you fare of distinguishing like all the characters with their roles and whatnot?
Like, Snow was the most obvious, as tank. Hope, yeah, I'd throw him as healer a lot. Vanille, yeah, Saboteur, and Fang. As much as I prefer to use Lightning as Commando, like, Fang is better. And then, yeah, just Saz and Lightning are kind of always like, I'm not sure exactly where, because Lightning's kind of like all around, it seems like, for the two attacking classes. And then Saz was the one was the least sure on. Like, I don't, I'm not sure where he'd end up. But,
Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey,
I'd either assume Synergist or Ravager for him.
Can't keep up. Can't get home.
Yeah, it's basically those two.
It's over for me.
Those two are the ones that are the least obvious.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I mean, it's the first two he gets.
I don't have one. Now that mom is.
What about your dad?
Typically, the three that everyone gets are the strongest.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Well, now it's Hope's flashback. Also, when it came to Zaz, I pretty much forced, like, the moment I was able to make change party leader, I made it Zaz, and I just like, I mean, at the end of it, I made it work. It's like, oh, okay, so you know, it's like he's better magic.
Not making a wish.
His synergist is good to be able to speed up the fight. And like his commando, I mean it's good. I mean, he has some good commando abilities actually, because when you get to because you know you can have multiple, you can have a total max of like 5 or 6. Well, with Zaz especially because it's one of his weapons abilities, but he does like transform his gun into an actual rifle, which is fucking cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat.
Mind you. Yeah, but when he does that, in terms of just like attacking, it does more damage and whatnot. So it took a bit, but I made Zaz work.
Train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic.
I think at this point, Fang's the only one I never really,
Tried to fight.
I never gave any lighter day for her
By
actually.
Snow. He used her.
Let's get you home.
Because spoilers, you know, Fang gets an Eidolon as well too. Everyone in this fucking game gets an Eidolon.
Yep.
So
He doesn't.
also it's in a sequence that if you don't know about, you're just forced to have, you get forced into a set team in those segments. So when I had to use Fang, I'm like, shit, I gotta use Fang.
Oh no.
sorta do it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do a change, and I am gonna give Fang some love this playthrough. Fang will definitely be on the team.
Got time.
Yeah,
Get you back home.
yeah. I'm basically just gonna be changing it up for this playthrough for the long game. Fang's one of them, and I'm just gonna see for the rest of them. Also, I looked it up. Death is Vanille's full ATB skill.
Ah.
So yeah, so it's her liver break
Only.
basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was sure that it was just the nail.
Yeah, I wasn't. It's been a long time, so. And I really only used it when I was trying to grind out, or just when I was fighting the giant adamantoise.
Right.
Yeah. Late
mainly
game.
I mainly used it to kill that one monster that gives you an item that gives you double XP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck that fight so much. I was just like, let me just use death, because, like, you know, like,
Forget it, yeah.
those fucking little bustle sprouts.
Yeah.
Fuck those so much. So many.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we may or may not see that in this playthrough when
Yeah.
I get to it, but. Like,
These guys were kind of annoying.
we'll see them later, but the succubus makes this guy way worse.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Well, it's funny enough. The succubus only have like what 9,800,
Changing gears.
98.9, like very low HP, so they die pretty fast. But they basically buff these incubus.
Mm-hmm.
The most annoying about these enemies is that they attack like what 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So it's multi-hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you could get staggered if you're not careful
Oh,
enough.
yeah.
But
Mhm.
they're not too beefy at all, really.
That's true. That's still just kind of like, ugh.
But anyways, that was part 7 of the Final Fantasy 13 commentary. Yeah, we're moving about. More classes here and there, and I'm really gonna enjoy next part. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
The grind.
All right. Well, with that being said, peace out.
On we go. Bye.